it's not like my most embarrassing, but it's pretty embarrassing. Like I was like singing in the shower because I sing really loud, and like I was just like messing around or whatever, and I get out of the shower and I got a towel around my waist or whatever, and I'm walking out there, and I walk out to the main room, and Lizzie's there, my girlfriend, and I was like, go! And I like scream, and I like run back to my room, and I just didn't expect that coming, you know. She didn't knock. She started laughing really hard, but it was pretty funny. So, let's go.
Little baby, don't you cry. Daddy's gonna sing you a lullaby. Everything's gonna be alright.
So, Amber, introduce your room.
This is my room. I don't know. It's pretty small, but it's good. It's got a bed and a desk. I can do homework in here. And I've got a bunch of books from home. My grandmother actually painted all of these paintings on the wall, so that's pretty cool.
Oh.
It's nice.
Better like that one.
Yeah, my grandmother painted that one and this jacket. So.
I think this part is cool, right here. Where it's
like torn off. It's kind of fun. It's a picture of a windmill out in the sandhills south of the town I'm from, my hometown. Kind of at sunset. Yeah.
So you have like Coke bottles too?
Yeah, I had some Dr. Pepper bottles and I thought they were cool, and I didn't want just nothing, and so I just found a bunch of them. Like my other grandmother had some really old Dr. Pepper bottles and stuff, so I just grabbed them. I thought it was kind of cool.
So do you do a lot of homework in here?
When I do homework, yes.
When you do homework?
Okay.
Is that like your favorite movie, Pirates of the Caribbean?
I guess. It's pretty good. The first one was better than the others.
Yeah, I like the first one. All four of y'all together. How did y'all decide to be roommates?
We met at Bible study. We were all in the Bible study together, and we all needed a place to live this year. And so we were like, let's just look for a house together. And we did.
Oh, so y'all just decided.
Yeah.
Has it been okay so far?
Oh, yeah. It's good.
Any arguments or anything?
No, not often.
Not often. All four of y'all live in the same house together. Well, let me ask you, what do y'all think about, like, do you know any people, like couples who live together, like guys and girls?
Yes. If you live together first, it's not special anymore. It's not, it takes, yeah.
What about like other people? Like normally in America, do people usually live in the same house together?
They do.
Depends.
A lot of times.
Why do you think that is?
They want to see if they can get along before they get married.
But they don't see it ruins it.
Because it's just your view of marriage, if you think it's a commitment, you know, you have to commit to the other person. That means you have arguments, but you're willing to work it out. That's why. So then you should live together. You shouldn't be afraid of living together after you get married. But right now people don't see it that way. They just see it as something they can break off easily. So they just live together and treat it very lightly.
So what do you think about people not even just living together, but just like sleeping with each other before they're married and stuff like that?
Still not cool.
Still not. Why?
Well, same. God says keep the marriage bed pure. You're saving yourself for your future husband, or if you're a guy, for your future wife. And if you let other people take away that gift for your husband, it's not, yeah.
Yes.
天涯岁月几苍凉，回首家国更堪伤。花期虽云是福地，良缘终究非故乡。
梦中难舍慈母泪，绝后不改游子妆。情系神州心浩茫，福音何日遍四方。
When did you you born in the U.S. or?
No, I was born in China.
You're born in China. When did you come to the
When
U.S.?
I was 12, 11 or 12.
Was it a big change?
There was a moderate change.
Moderate change?
Yeah, I was too young to know the difference, and I moved a lot when I was a little kid. I mean, I lived with my grandparents and then my parents, so.
What's different about like China and the U.S.? What are some differences?
Less people, definitely. Like when I came, I noticed more cars and less people, so.
Where are you from?
Hebei, Shijiazhuang.
Why did you decide to come to this school?
This school? Okay, well, because I didn't get into the school I originally wanted, and then I got accepted here in UT, but I got a better offer, and plus my best friend was coming here, so. And I like the people and just the value that this school had better than UT, so I came here.
I know like a lot of Asian students, their parents want them to study really hard and get really good grades, right? Stuff like that. Did your parents pressure you like that?
They did, and before I came to college, about 11th grade, so just a year before, 2 years before graduation, they made me study a lot, like take the SATs and the standardized tests. It was kind of frustrating, but they wanted the best for me, so.
A lot of Asian parents really push their kids to do well in school, but a lot of them, they don't believe in Jesus. That becomes like the priority, right? Why is that?
I guess they just want their kids to have a better future, because most of the parents, if they're first generation Americans, they work really hard. Like my parents work really hard, and they just want me to have a better future than them, and just make. I guess they think making money and having a good family is all that matters. So,
What do you think?
I think it's important, but it's definitely not a priority. Like, and my parents didn't really affect me that much because I had a really strong church group, and they were always supportive. And my parents were not the strictest Asian. They like wanted me to study, but then they also sort of let me do my own thing. And they let me go to church, and sometimes if I kept my grades up, they will let me teach. And even though there's arguments here and there.
What's your major?
Petroleum engineering.
Why'd you choose that one?
It was kind of random because I didn't want, because Asian parents, okay, first of all, Asian parents expect you to be a lawyer, a doctor, or engineer. So that's pretty much my options. I mean, I liked math and science too, so I really liked, and I feel like God has gifted me a lot in that area. So I was looking down the list of choosing a major, and everything else I knew a lot about, and it didn't sound very interesting, and I saw petroleum, I'm like, oh, that's interesting. You find where the oil and gas, and you try to get it out the ground. You try to find the most efficient and economic way to extract the oil and gas from the ground. And then I really like my major now because I wanted a job where I can travel often, and when I was taking this major, I thought I'd get to travel a lot, and so if I ever wanted to do mission work on the side, I can do that. And all the oil and gas companies with the oil, it's in the Middle East, Africa, China, where they needed to hear God's word the most, so that sounded really cool. And it's a major that my parents would approve, so it worked out for them, so that's what I picked, and it ended up, like, I really liked all the people and stuff I'm learning, and God's definitely using that.
It's pretty cool.